and welcome to Nala's Kitchen, a show we cooked up to make delicious food and to make your day and to learn new things in the kitchen. On today's episode, we will be using the pastry dough we made from last episode. And we will be making this thing I'm gonna call like a pizza roll-up or like a, unsure. You'll see in the title after. It'll be something pizza flavored with our pastry dough that we made. On to the ingredients. You will need your dough that we rolled already, and the rest is all up to you. I'll let you know what I'm doing. You'll still need a roller, because you gotta roll out your dough. You'll need some muffin pans and spray them, or put little containers in them, preferably spray. A pizza cutter or a knife to cut your dough. So we will be doing a classic red sauce from Sprouts and a basil pesto sauce from Trader Joe's. And I have some garlic to add if I feel like it's necessary. I have for cheeses some Parmesan, fresh Parmesan, and some fresh mozzarella I grated on up. And then some uncured pepperoni from the deli at Sprouts. And last but not least, beautiful babies of basil. I love basil so much. It could be totally up to you. You can add sausage, you can add whatever pizza flavors you like. If you're someone who likes pineapple on pizza, throw it in. Try it. I don't know. Be creative. This is the fun part of what I'm trying to do here is learn something new, but have fun and be creative and create something that's yours. All right, let's get to rolling our dough. This is some obnoxious basil. We're gonna put it over here, okay? I'm gonna roll it out. I'm gonna go for 6 of these pizza roll-ups. So I'm gonna try my best to roll out in like almost a perfect square. Rectangle, square, rectangle, same thing. My hope is I will be able to shape it well. It's a little long, so I think I might cut these in half. What does she want to do? Looks great. There we go. Let's get a little wider. Okay. While you are doing this, or before you do this, go ahead and preheat your oven to 425. We will be getting these guys going at 15 minutes at 425. That is 425 Fahrenheit. All right, our dough is pretty big now and rolled up. We want them like pretty thick. Let's see if I do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get a solid 5 potentially. So I'm gonna roll out this 5, or cut these 5. See what they give me. Maybe cut some edges off of those. Roll out another strip. Let's give it a go. Let's just go right here. And keep my hand straight, Nicole. Keep your hand straight. Boom, okay. This is the thickness level I'm wanting. Because I want to roll them up after. So then this next one, let's go here. Ooh, okay, that's fine. That's fine, because this last one, we will take this extra dough and make another. So I am now going to take my dough, move it up. We have 4, so I want 2 more. Let's just make our first 4 and then have space to roll out our next 2. You can also make them thicker. Okay, we're gonna do first. I'm gonna start with the red. Pop it open. Pop open the pesto just to have ready. Okay. And you are going to spoon the sauce. Too much sauce. Right on it. Right on it, however much you'd like. Ooh, this one has good chunks of garlic. We love that for us. Garlic is good for you. And this, again, however you want. Like, it doesn't need to be perfect. Now, I'm gonna switch over to the pesto and do these 2 with pesto. So pesto does go a long way. So I'm gonna make the pesto a little thinner than I made the red sauce. It's pretty, it's art. I like it a lot. Grab your cheese. Mozzarella. And you're just gonna keep sprinkling it. Sprinkle on the pesto, sprinkle on the pesto. Next, I am going to take my Parmesan and I'm gonna do it fresh, just like this. Anyone else watch Jersey Shore growing up? Yeah, buddy. Pauly D. Anyone? Probably not. I mean, they're still going. They're still going. Okay. I like that. We don't need too much. This is the fun part, and this is where you'll get messy. I need enough pepperonis for all of these. Let's see, hypothetically, because you want them to overlap a little. Yeah, I won't have enough. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this pepperoni in half. Now that we got our half moons, you're going to put them on the top of the dough because we're gonna roll it and it's gonna look like a really pretty rose. Just a little bit of an overlap. It'll make the rose at the end look much prettier. We have completed that section. You roll. We roll. We roly, roly, roly. We don't want the dough too loose as well. Keep that in mind. Just make sure it's all in. There we go. Get you that. And then, oh, look at that. Look at that. And then what we're going to do, let me just bring this guy over here. We're going to take our pan and we're going to, the bottom, so that's okay. You're going to put that in here and then we're going to kind of like sprout this open a little bit. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Just like that. You've made a pepperoni rose. Roll up. A pepperoni rose is what I'll call these. No, a rose pizza roll up. RPR. Now, do the same thing with the rest. You'll be able to be like, bring it to a party, put them on the appetizer table or whatever, and people like, whoa, that must have taken you forever. You made fresh dough and you made a rose. What? And you did it all in one day. You know what's in it. You get to go show off to people because you just made some really cool things. And they only take 15 minutes in the oven. So you can literally bring them like this to the party and then just throw them in at the party. Let's roll. Rolling. Rolling, rolling. All right, we just finished with this guy. Ooh, they look good. Now we're gonna put that again in here and flare it out. And if you don't want them flared out because you want like, what is it? Before it's bloomed rose, that's fine too. It's literally up to you and your creation. Now, because we did not use the tomato garlic seasoning, I am going to top my pesto with some garlic powder, and then I'll do my pepperonis. Okay, pepperoni time. Let's roll our pesto. Make sure the dough's not too loose again. Oh yeah, you can just drag it too. Make sure that tuck is still there too. That'll do well as well. Okay, perfect. We'll go like right here, giving them some room. Oh my goodness gracious. I haven't been adding the basil. The reds didn't get the basil. We'll do something. We'll make something. It's sitting right here this whole time, and I didn't use it. This is the part of cooking and baking where mindfulness comes in. Be mindful with it. Be present with yourself. You're doing something awesome and creating something beautiful. Don't rush through it. Look at everything you have in front of you. Rolling like from Schitt's Creek. We have another one. We'll put here. All right, we have our extra dough. I'm going to roll it out, see if we can get 2 more. I need to make it as long as those ones, or maybe these guys can be little shorties. We love shorties up in here. This is perfect. This is perfect. Now we're just gonna cut this guy in half. Here we are. They're not perfect, but who is? This is a good time to like play around with how much sauce you want. When you try, you can be like, ooh, I don't really get the notes of cheese. And you'd be like, ooh, I need to add more cheese next time. And then add more cheese next time. No one's got to know how many times you've done it. And then I won't put Parmesan in these. They'll be a little different. So all of them are just a smidge different. We like that. Now, basil. You can do scissors or just sprinkles. And I'm thinking the ones that are already in there that I didn't do basil inside, I can just top on the outside and make them kind of look like more of a flower. That could be fun. All right, I like our basil. Now to our pepperonis. Perfect amount. Let's roll up. There we go. Ooh, that was the first time that happened. So make sure your little one, because he was smaller. Make sure when you're rolling, your pepperonis are still being tucked in the dough. That is importante. Last one, let's roll her good. We are going to push out these guys a little bit more. All right, we're gonna throw these guys into the oven for 15 minutes. I'm actually gonna just like maybe, let's see, would that be cute? Would that be cute? Or even, let's just take like little ones. We can take the little guys and be like, oh, you like basil? Here is a little extra flour. Oh, cute. Okay, that's fun. We played around a bit. We can see what that'll look like. All right, we're gonna throw these guys in for 15 minutes. I'll see you when they're done. Fancy me new here. Well, while our pizza roll-up roses are baking, still working on the name, I would love to chat with you about pet adoption, specifically from the Long Beach Animal Shelter. They need you, they need me, they need us for cuties like her. I got her from the Long Beach Animal Shelter, and when I got her, they were still at critical capacity. That was a while ago, and they're still there right now. If you or anyone you know is interested in any sort of pet adoption, whether that's a cat, a dog, a puppy, an older dog, middle-aged dog, a rabbit, please check out the Long Beach Animal Shelter. The link for all of that will be found in the description below. You can share that with your friends or family members or yourself. All right, I'll see you when our pizza rose roll-ups are done. Welcome back. Our rose pizza roll-ups are all done. They're all a little different, which we love. This is a big boy. So some of the pepperonis were like, woof, but it still turned out great. And I would make sure you completely, even parchment paper would be better too. You stuff some parchment paper, kind of like you're making a muffin in there. My spray must have not been so great because some of the flakes came off in removing. But other than that, I'm so happy with them. This was a great experiment. It looks like the dough is a bit flaky, so I will give it a go and see how it tastes. That's all I have for you today. Go enjoy. First. Our basil, when we were trying to be all cute and everything, it shriveled up and looks like burnt basil. So pleat the basil after, or the basil inside, obviously cooked. But I would say if you don't want it to look like this, charred on the outside, and you want it like a fresh looking flour, just plate the basil with it after. All right, that's all I have for you on today's episode of Nala's Kitchen. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for doing a fun new experiment with me. Be so proud of yourself, because I'm proud of you, and I'm proud of me for doing something fun together in the kitchen where it's so fun to experiment with new things. As always, I'm Nicole. This was Nala's Kitchen. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell your friends and family not only about us here, but also about Long Beach Animal Shelter. All that information will be found in the description below. Do not forget. I'll tell you again next episode. All right, stay seasoned and balanced. And until next time, may your roses bloom with some smelly goodness.